So, we're going to be starting off. I'm going to enter through this door here. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to enter through this door here and land right here. My scene partner's line is, "Where have you been?" And my first response is, "I made a call." So, after I say I made a call, I'm going to begin to take off my jacket. She's going to ask me who I called, and I'm going to say the man. And then we're going to cross here, and I'm going to say the man. "Mama, don't you know who the man is?" And then, just to check her lines, she's going to say, "What man, baby?" So after I say, the man, "Mama, don't you know who the man is?" She'll say, "What man, baby?" I'll say, "The man," like the guys in the streets say. "Boss man, captain, Mr. Boss man, oh please, Mr. Boss man." And I'll land here. So upon landing here, her next line is, "Linder." So I'll say, "That's right, that's good. I told him to come on over." She's gonna say, "What do you want to speak to him for?" And I'm gonna get up at this point and say, "We're gonna do business with him." So, yeah, we're gonna do business with him. And so we'll cross once again, and my scene partner should land around this area. Her response to me will be something like, "What are you talking about, son?" And so here's where I'll deliver the monologue. The crossing is kind of us going back and forth in our conversation. And so here is where my character, Walter Lee Younger, in the actual scene, like in the play, there's multiple characters here. So you don't have that, I only have my one scene partner. And so I feel like here is a spot where he's delivering this message to the household. In my case, I only have the one scene partner, but in the actual scene, there'll be multiple characters. But I think this works because, as you can see, we're kind of in the living room, and living room / kitchen. And in Black families, and I'm sure in most families, this is a place where a lot of conversations are had, a lot of arguments, a lot of clashing of ideologies can happen in a home like this. And so just thinking about Walter Lee Younger and who he is, being from Southside Chicago, living with his family, being a young Black man who is making a family of his own and is really determined to make his own way, and he's just crushed. I pictured this being kind of his explosion, his letting loose of all these feelings. So my scene partner would say, "What are you talking about, son?" To which I will respond with my monologue. So here we go. "I'm talking about life, Mama. You're always telling me to see life like it is. Well, I laid in there on my back today and I figured it out. Life, just like it is. Those who get and those who don't get. You know it's all divided up, Mama, don't you? Life is, sure enough, between the takers and the tooken. I figured it out finally. You see, some of us always getting tooken. People like Willie Harris don't never get tooken. And do you know why the rest of us do? Because we're all mixed up bad. We get to worrying about the right and the wrong of things, and we worry about it, and we cry about it, and we stay up late nights thinking about the wrong and the right of things all the time. And all the time, them takers are out there taking. Willie Harris don't even count. He don't even count in the grand scheme of things. But I'll tell you one thing about good old Willie Harris. He's taught me something. He's taught me to keep my eye on what matters most. Thanks, Willie. So before we continue, I'm just gonna go through a recording of me just doing the blocking nonstop, as if I have a scene partner, but it'll obviously only be me. Thank you for that. I made a call. The man. Don't you know who the man is, mama? The man. Like the guys in the streets say. Oh, Captain, Boss Man, Mr. Chowley. Oh, Captain, please, Mr. Boss Man. That's right. That's good. I told him to come on over. Because we're doing business with him. Talking about life, mama. You always telling me to see life like it is. Well, I laid in there on my back today and I figured it out. Life, just like it is. Those who get and those who don't get. You know it's all divided up, don't you? Life is short enough between the takers and the tooken. Yeah, and I figured it out finally. You see, some of us are always getting tooken. People like Willie Harris don't never get tooken. And do you know why the rest of us do? Because we're all mixed up. Mixed up bad. We get to worrying about the right and the wrong of things. And we worry about it and we cry about it. And we stay up late nights thinking about the wrong and the right of things all the time. And all the time, them takers are out there operating. Just taking and taking. Willie Harris don't even count. He don't even count in the big scheme of things. But I'll tell you one thing about good old Willie Harris. He's taught me something. He's taught me to always keep my eye on what matters in this world. Thanks, Willie.